The movie starts with Bigfoot and Little Bigfoot. They are enjoying a sunny day in their domain. Then we see the loggers cutting down their trees. That night they go to the loggers' camp. A logger hears a noise outside. He grabs his gun and goes out to investigate. He sees Little Bigfoot running away. He shoots at him but misses. Then Bigfoot appears before him. The logger is terrified. He calls for help. The other loggers grab their guns. The two Bigfoots are running away. The loggers open fire on them. Bigfoot is shot in the leg and falls down. He is having a hard time running. Little Bigfoot tries to help his father. The loggers get in their trucks. They begin chasing the two of them. The two Bigfoots are trying hard to escape them. The loggers get onto a dirt road. The Bigfoots are on the same road. The loggers come around a bend and spot them. The two Bigfoots run for their lives. The loggers close in on them. He tells everyone we've got them trapped. They try to run over the Bigfoots. The driver loses control and runs off the road. It tumbles down the hill. The other loggers run over to help them. And the wounded Bigfoot escapes. They make it back to their cave. Little Bigfoot is concerned about his father's wound. He sneaks into the kitchen of a restaurant. The cook is confused when his potato disappears. He finally looked under the table and sees Little Bigfoot. Then we see the town's veterinarian. She is also a dedicated environmentalist. She is collecting proof that the loggers are breaking the law. Two loggers see her on their property. They try to stop her. She surprises them and fights them off. She runs to her car and escapes. They chase after her. They travel the dirt roads at high speeds. They are shooting at her, but she outmaneuvers them and escapes. Then we see a family driving to the mountain village. They have rented a cabin for the weekend. The kids are roughhousing in the back seat. Carolyn is distracted by their horseplay. Little Bigfoot runs across the highway. She swerves to avoid hitting him. She drives off the road and stops. They talk about what it was. They guess it must have been a strange-looking bear. They arrive at their cabin by the lake. It feels good to be off the road. That night, Largo sees something outside. He tells his sister Lanya he's going outside. She insists on going with him. They take their flashlights and venture into the forest. Their dog is with them all the way. Largo frightens Lanya with the old flashlight trick. Then they spot Little Bigfoot watching them. At first they are startled. Little Bigfoot just stares at them. Then they approach him. They slowly move around trying to figure out what to do. Then Little Bigfoot reaches out and feels Largo's jacket. Then Little Bigfoot looks at Lanya. She shows no fear. She reaches into her pocket. She pulls out an apple. This makes Little Bigfoot very pleased. Then all of a sudden, the Little Bigfoot leaves in a hurry. Largo and Lanya don't understand why he left. But then a group of loggers appears. They tell Largo and Lanya that they are trespassing. Then the loggers take them to see their boss. He is breaking the law with his logging activities. He has heard from his loggers about the Bigfoot tale. He has a feeling that kids might have seen it. The boss wants to kill Bigfoot. Lanya almost tells him what they saw. But Largo cuts her off just in time. Then the town sheriff arrives. He tells the boss he will take the kids home. Before he leaves, he tells the boss he'll be watching him. The boss tells him we're not breaking any laws. Then we're back with Little Bigfoot. He's in the cave with Bigfoot. Bigfoot is in severe pain from being shot. Little Bigfoot is trying to help him. Then we see the local veterinarian/environmentalist. She is spying on the loggers again. She is taking pictures of them from behind a large rock. She is getting proof that they are cutting down young redwoods. The loggers spot her and the chase is on. Meanwhile, Largo bumps into Little Bigfoot again. Little Bigfoot takes him to some tree stumps. He tries to show him that they are young redwoods, and that the loggers are cutting them down. Largo seems more interested in Little Bigfoot's pet deer. Then Lanya joins up with Largo and Little Bigfoot again. Little Bigfoot leads them through the forest, but the loggers are on the hunt for Bigfoot. Little Bigfoot takes them to their cave. Bigfoot is shocked to see Largo and Lanya. He shows aggression towards them. Largo and Lanya are frightened. Then Largo calms Bigfoot down. Bigfoot relaxes once more. Little Bigfoot tries to get them to help his father. Then Lanya approaches Bigfoot with an apple. Bigfoot looks up at Lanya as if to say thank you. Lanya notices the open wound on Bigfoot. She touches it and Bigfoot howls out in pain. Little Bigfoot tries hard to convince them to help his father. Largo and Lanya understand him. They tell him they will get help for his father. The three of them leave the cave. The loggers are hunting for them. They are almost spotted. They hide behind a large boulder. The loggers get distracted and move on. The three of them make their way to the loggers' camp. There is a pickup with the keys in it. They quietly get into the truck. Largo drives away with the loggers in hot pursuit. This is Little Bigfoot's first time riding in a pickup truck. He seems to enjoy it. Largo speeds down the dirt road. The loggers are right behind him. They are shooting at the pickup. Largo remains cool, calm and collected. He amazes himself with his driving skills. At one point he makes a sharp turn. The loggers are surprised by his driving skills. One of them loses control and drives into the lake. Largo realizes he can't let him capture Little Bigfoot. He comes up with a plan to save him. He pulls off the road. He forces Little Bigfoot to run away. Little Bigfoot is confused why he's being chased away. Largo has to be a little forceful about it. Little Bigfoot finally takes off. The loggers catch up with Largo. The boss demands to know where Bigfoot is. Largo and Lanya just played dumb. But the boss hears some howling coming from the woods. Little Bigfoot stepped in a bear trap. The boss sends a logger up to investigate. He sees Little Bigfoot struggling with the trap. He hollers back to the boss, "We got him." The boss responds, "Great, just shoot him." The logger takes aim at Little Bigfoot. The boss hears a shot and smiles. But then the unexpected happens. The town sheriff appears on the ridge. He has the logger in handcuffs. Then other law enforcement agencies drive up. They place the boss under arrest. The logging industry is shut down for illegal logging. The sheriff takes Largo and Lanya away from the crowd. He tells them that he knows about Bigfoot. "So let's keep this a secret just between us." Largo and Lanya totally agree. The sheriff tells them to look up at that rock. As they all look up, they see Little Bigfoot with his father. They are looking down as if to say thank you. And so the movie is over with a happy ending. If you enjoyed watching this condensed version of Little Bigfoot, please click the subscribe and like buttons and leave a comment. And thanks for watching.